With Mantis having over 30 years of collective experience in development, it makes us quite a powerful team, allowing us to offer our clients unique solutions to their particular projects. Some of the key projects that Mantis is involved in at the moment is Paarl Valley Hotel in Paarl. That's joined with the Paarl Valley estate and Val de Vie. So we, first phase, created 40 rooms on phase 1. Throughout that construction, then Val de Vie bought into Paarl Valley, and that obviously enhanced the portfolio and gave us an opportunity to further develop the hotel. So we are currently doing another 40 rooms. Paarl Valley is quite unique in its own rights. It's a sectional title hotel development where the investors buy into the hotel and then enter into a rental pool agreement, which obviously then becomes the operations side of the development. And I think that's quite a unique offering, and I think it also enhanced all the offerings that Val de Vie and Paarl Valley had to offer. I mean, they had a championship golf course and various restaurants and amenities, and the hotel was probably the fourth leg of the table that was required at Paarl Valley. Following the development of Paarl Valley, it led to a lot of inquiries, a lot of interest in that model, and we've taken that same model and applied it to St. Francis Links, to their hotel and to their golf course. At Simbiti, we're currently working on another development where it's linked to a golf course, and something in Mauritius that we went out to look at last year, also with close ties to a golf course, and I think that echoes Adrian's original comments with his love for golf. An example of our key expertise is where we went into the UAE and we developed a tented camp for the Shuruk collection. It is quite a unique property, and we had to celebrate locality, religion, and their way of doing things. Examples of that was obviously we were in the desert, to take into account sand, and having to insulate the rooms from sand, and obviously cooling the rooms. It was a dry state, so we had to obviously allow alternatives to bars, in addition to creating male and female spas and prayer rooms and the like. I think that just showcases the intricacies that we need to look at when developing in remote regions. Another example of what we do is Akagera Game Reserve in Rwanda. And that's an example of a takeover where we'd go into an existing property. It was built by the Belgians in the 70s and required quite a lot of upgrade and modernisation. Our team went in and obviously did a full site inspection and investigations and determined a master plan on how to bring it up to current market standards and obviously to the Mantis brand standards. That allowed for soft furnishings, an upgrade of the restaurants, the rooms, the presidential suites, obviously the grounds, landscaping, and the direct contracts being RCT. It's an important project for Mantis, being in Rwanda. It was our foothold into the country and allowed us to draw on numerous other projects within the region. Also, this showcases the conservation side of Mantis. Being in an African parks, it's a 100,000 hectare game reserve, and Mantis was involved with Akagera a number of years ago when they consulted for Akagera on the reserve, and today we've got a strong relationship with African Parks through our CCFA Conservation Fund.